Yes, welcome back to the channel. Hope everyone's well, and thank you once again for tuning in. Before we get into the transfer news, do me two things. Go down and like the video, and if you're new to the channel, make sure you do subscribe. We are going to be talking about the Harry Kane replacement. Now, Sky Sports put out a report yesterday from the Sunday Express, and also 90-Minute Football have been speaking about this. And I'm going to share my screen quickly just so everyone can actually see this before someone says, oh, you're just doing clickbait, you're just doing clickbait. This was actually on Sky Sports, as you can see right there. Spurs hold Lukaku talks. Tottenham have held talks with Chelsea over a possible move for striker Romelu Lukaku, according to reports in the Sunday Express. The Belgian international, 30 years of age, is contracted to the Blues until the summer of 2026, which is 3 years away. Now, Lukaku is a great goal scorer. His numbers he's put up are very, very impressive. In a Inter Milan shirt, in a Chelsea shirt, in a Man United shirt, in an Everton shirt, in a West Brom shirt. This guy's numbers are very, very good. Same age as Harry Kane. Won a lot of trophies in his time. He's won a Scudetto with Inter Milan. He's won an FA Cup with Chelsea. He's won an Italian Cup with Chelsea. Italian Cup with Inter Milan. He's won a Charity Shield with Chelsea. He's won a Club World Cup with Chelsea. He has won quite a lot of trophies. Now, if you look at his numbers, they are fairly good. For Everton, I'll share his numbers on the screen just so everyone can have a look at the numbers he's put up throughout his career. This is of transfermarket.co.uk. 600 games, 288 goals, 94 assists. 166 games for Everton, 87 goals, 29 assists. He was going up against Harry Kane for the Golden Boot when he was there at Everton. I think he was like 7 or 8 goals clear, and then somehow Harry Kane managed to beat him to it. 132 games played for Inter Milan, 78 goals, 23 assists. So over 100 goal contributions in 132 games. 98 games for Anderlecht, 41 goals and 18 assists. So nearly 60 goal contributions there. 96 games for Man United, 42 goals, 13 goal contributions. So nearly 1 goal contribution every 2 games. Back to Chelsea, 15 goals and 18 assists in 59 games. And then 17 goals, 7 assists in 38 games for West Brom. His numbers are very, very, very good. But there is one major problem with Lukaku. And you guessed it. That is his attitude for me. I do not want anyone disrupting this dressing room. Anyone who thinks they're above everyone else. He is on higher wages at Chelsea. His contract expires. Transfermarket.co.uk have said 2026. For me, he's got 3 years left on his deal. He signed the contract in 2021. His agent is Team Lukaku, left-footed centre forward. Immaculate goal scoring record. For me, he does not suit the system we want to play. He's good in the air and he can hold the ball up, don't get me wrong. But I want a quick, mobile centre forward who can score goals, doesn't have a chip on his shoulder, doesn't have a massive ego, and wants to be part of what we want to do at this football club. Lukaku, let's rewind 12 to 18 months. Was it Inter Milan? Right? Chelsea signed him, went to Chelsea, didn't work out. Then was twerking for Inter Milan, went back to Inter Milan, didn't really work out, didn't have a great World Cup. Gone back to Chelsea, now he's been twerking for Juventus. Zanetti, who is the part of the Inter Milan board, what a player he was, by the way, Zanetti. Now he's coming out saying about Lukaku is no longer part of our plans, and they're not very happy. Then Al Hilal, Neymar's team, have been heavily linked with him. They're looking at a striker. Juventus heavily linked with him. For me personally, I don't want to be linked with Romelu Lukaku. Not for me. Get rid of these links. Not for me, what I want to do. I'm not interested in it. Yeah, he might be a great goal scorer, but for me, we need someone who wants to play under Postecoglou, wants to be here long term. Someone like Gift Orban would be absolutely 100% every single thing we need. It really would. He fits the bill. People are coming out and saying, "Is Lukaku the Harry Kane replacement?" Not for me. I'm not. I'm not convinced. Get a young striker who wants to be here. Team Talk have come out and said Tottenham have decided to listen to offers for Jed Spence after the £15 million star was told he has no immediate future in Ange Postecoglou's plans. They then go on to say the 23-year-old fullback joined Spurs for £20 million from Middlesbrough last summer. The player arriving, obviously Daniel Levy was big on negotiations on that deal. Then Antonio Conte, the old Spurs boss, however, was far from convinced and rarely used him during the season. Indeed, Spence has had just 4 appearances to his name, totaling just 30 minutes when the club have allowed him to leave for rent in the January transfer window. Look, now back at Spurs, the summer pre-season program was expected to hand Spence a fresh new start. It hasn't really worked for him. Porro's doing well. He had a very, very, very good game against Manchester United. Now we've got Emerson Royale. We've got good right-back options there, in my opinion. I still think we need an out-and-out right-back, not an attacking fullback or not a defensive fullback. We need someone who can do both. Someone like Kieran Trippier. But Jed Spence is not in the plans. So if that is legit, then just get rid of this guy. I don't want to see anything more. We're going to be talking about comments coming out from Ali Gold. And he has said that, let me see if I can find the report. He has said, Romano's just put breaking in the last 8 minutes. Monaco are preparing a new formal bid for Tosin Adarabioyo. The Fulham defender is reportedly wanted by Spurs. That has come out within the last 10 minutes. I put a video about him last night. I genuinely think that, he's a main target for Monaco. I think we can get this done. He's got 12 months left in his contract. It was said last night, Fabrice Hawkins said that Fulham manager and Silva would be interested in selling Tosin Adarabioyo to Tottenham and getting Dyer in return. Ali Gold has come out and said, well, actually, before we get to Ali Gold, Sport PO has put Fulham are ready to battle for Gift Orban after selling Alexander Mitrovic to Al Hilal. Now, that was a here we go. That was around 40 million euros. It might even be 50 million euros that we saw Gift Orban. We saw Mitrovic leave for Saudi Arabia. So there's lots to talk about. Ali Gold has said that as soon as Tottenham get outgoings, he expects them to make 1, 2, or maybe even 3 moves this summer. And I want to give a bit of praise to, funny enough, Paratici, because just a reminder, we paid 29.6 million for Papa Matasar and Destiny Udogie. And both of them had really good games against Manchester United. Papa Matasar got his goal, was one of the best players on the pitch. And like I said, that midfielder's got perfect balance. Papa Matasar, Maddison, and Bissouma had perfect balance and is exactly what we need. It really is. Let me know your thoughts on Paratici on both of those signing. £29.6 million for Destiny Udogie and Papa Matasar. Both are 20 years of age. Like, praise where praise is due. That's unbelievable business. Last one we're going to finish on is Charlie Eccleshare has come out and said James Maddison will undergo a scan today to assess the extent of the injury he sustained against Manchester United. The exact nature of the injury is still being assessed, though it is understood it could be a foot issue, hence why he was wearing the boot, the injury boot as he walked out. Hopefully it's nothing too serious, but if it is, that means there's going to be a potential for the likes of Giovanni Lo Celso to come in and play against Bournemouth. We have got attacking games. The last thing I actually want to finish on is our next 4 games, because we have got Bournemouth away, then we've got Fulham, and then we have got Burnley. Then we've got Sheffield United, and then we've got Burnley. So we've got, out of our next 4 games, Bournemouth away, Sheffield United, and Burnley in there. The next 3 games, how many of those next 3 games do you expect us to win? There's the fixtures on screen. Bournemouth, just our next 4 games. Bournemouth, Fulham, Burnley, and Sheffield. If we play like we did against Manchester United, with the balance of Maddison if he's fit, Bissouma, and Papa Matasar, I think we'll win all 4 games. Sheffield United at home, we should be slapping. Let's be real. Burnley away is going to be a tough game, but I think we've got enough to get it over the line. Bournemouth away, another tough game, but I still think we've got enough to get it over the line. And Fulham away in the Cup, I think we will beat them quite convincingly. Brentford went there and scored 3 goals and were very, very, very good on Saturday against them. So let me know your thoughts on the fixtures. Like Ali Gold said, we need to get rid of a few players, and then we will start looking at players to bring in. Let me know your thoughts on Lukaku. Like I said, fantastic goal scorer for me. His record is very, very, very good. But for me personally, I want to get rid of this guy. Like, I want to get rid of Jed Spence. I want to get rid of a few players. But Lukaku, I want to get rid of these links. I'll be honest. He is not at the level I want for my striker. Not necessarily saying ability-wise. I'm talking about their nature in the dressing room. I want a younger striker who's going to have his best years at Spurs. Not necessarily a striker that's at the peak that is going to only go one way. You know, Gift Orban's 21 years of age. His goal record is absolutely ridiculous. It really is. Let me know your thoughts. Big up to every single person who's tuning in. Make sure you do smash a like on the way out and subscribe to the channel. Thank you all for watching. I am